Studio producer Ashley Bramey on this Friday night. We are high above Seedorf Gymnasium, ready for West Delaware boys basketball as they take on East Division opponent from the WAMAC Conference, the Sabres of Central DeWitt, as the Sabres come in with a record of 0-3 overall, 0-1 on the road. This is their fourth game tonight, 0-3 in the WAMAC Conference, 0-1 in the East Side. They lost to Solon on Tuesday. The Hawks are a perfect 3-0, as the Hawks are 1-0 at home, 3-0 in the WAMAC, 1-0 the East Side with their win over Beckman 54-40 on Tuesday night in Dyersville. They have no non-conference games yet. This will be their fourth game here tonight as well as the number 5 team in Class 3A in the early rankings, as the Hawks at 3-0, the Sabres at 0-3. But Central DeWitt, always a tough team. They're going to play you hard. They're going to play you scrappy. They've had some down years here the last couple of seasons, 4-18 last year, 10-12 the year before that. But they're just 3 years removed from a 23-4 team that went to the state tournament and was second to Dubuque Waller, only lost by 10 in that Class 3A title game. So a very consistent program. Jeff Frick has went to DeWitt and has kept it a pretty good program. 4-18 was very unusual for them last season.
Yeah, it is. Jeff Frick's a very, very good coach, and he knows how to make his kids play well for him, come out and give a good effort. And right now he's probably a little undersized from what maybe he's been in the past. And I know the teams he's had in the past, they've been awfully quick, and they might not be as quick as they've been in the past. But, you know, you never better look past the Jeff Frick coach team, because that'll be about the time that they'll come up and they'll just do the fundamental things and beat you in a game where maybe you take it a little too lightly.
Yes, indeed, as the Sabres have had 6 winning seasons in the past 10 years. As we talked about that 23-4 mark, Coach Jeff Frick in his 9th year at Central of DeWitt, 97-90 overall here. His 17th year overall. He spent 8 years at Western Dubuque as an assistant for head coach Culver, and won that Class 3A state title, one with Western Dubuque, as the Coach Frick is 189 wins, 179 losses in his 17th year coaching varsity boys basketball. We're getting closer to the tip-off. Had a chance to catch up with Matt Uthoff, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, in the pregame show, and that's coming up next right here from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Welcome back in. West Delaware boys basketball here tonight from KMCH Sports. Back in Seedorf Gymnasium. The Hawks, after a week away, back home after 3 wins, 3-0 the record. A Tuesday night Beckman win on the road in Dyersville, as the team came out, and what you really always stress, of course, is defense first, and took care of things defensively against a very good Beckman team Tuesday night on their home floor.
And that's something, you know, we kind of remind of. Defense travels. We knew it was a huge game. It's a tough place to play. You know, we knew we needed to go out and set the tone defensively. Beckman has, you know, a ton of firepower offensively, and you know, I thought our kids did a great job of getting back and controlling the transition defensive side of things. And I think we only gave up 2 transition points all night, which is huge because Beckman lives and dies off getting out and going. And yeah, we were very pleased. You know, I thought our kids had a ton of energy, and we finished possessions on the defensive side of things. Off
to a 9 or 10 point lead in that game at one point. They battled back, cut it to 1 or 2 there in that game. Offense, you had to be happy with John Nagel coming back with 16 points his first game with the back issues.
Yeah, Johnny fit right back in. You know, it was his first game back where he got to play like significant minutes with no restrictions, and you know, he was real patient. He made some nice choices offensively, and he fit right back in. He got a little gas at the end, but we worked through it. And, you know, Tyler played really well. Ryan did an excellent job running the point guard for us again. And it's going to set the tone for us.
What else did you see, the positives you take away from Tuesday night that you hope to carry on here?
The big thing was we had a nice lead there in the third. We got up like 10 or 11. Beckman made a big run, and they cut it to 1 at the quarter. And it was nice just kind of see those kids at the start of the fourth just really buckle down and kind of put the game away. We came out and hit 2 big shots early and really made a nice run. So that was, nice. We played in so many close games over the course of the last few years. We knew what we were going to do, but it was just nice to get that first real close one under our belt here this season.
WAMAC East Division opponent, Central Sabres of DeWitt, come in tonight. Coach Frick and company, no stranger to him and his program over the years. And here they are again, 0-3 this year after a tough 4-18 year. I think they're better all around this year. What do you think in the Sabres?
Yeah, I think they got a nice team. I think they can beat anybody in a given night. They got some real nice athletes. I think Jeff does a great job. They defend well. They're really going to try to attack us off the bounce tonight. So our number one key on our board in there is we got to contain the penetration. Like this is really going to come at us, and they have some shooters. But one thing with Jeff's teams is they always play so dang hard. We know it's going to be physical 32 minutes, and we got to be ready to rise to the challenge.
Always good to be back home inside Seedorf. You'll have tonight, and then Tuesday night with Maquoketa coming to town. So as always in the conference, take advantage of the home games.
Yeah, and we're starting to get a real good crowd. Our students are coming. Our students traveled great over to Beckman tonight. We're starting to get more and more students for our home game, and our kids deserve that. We're having some success early. There's a lot of excitement, and we're definitely going to try to give the fans something to cheer about tonight.
Good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you later on. Thanks for your time as always.
Thanks, Lish.
Matt Uthoff, head coach of West Delaware boys basketball, coming up your way next from KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
John and Bill back with you, Seedorf Gymnasium. Get ready for this WAMAC East Division game, the fourth game for both teams. Hawks are 3-0, and the Sabres of Central of DeWitt are 0-3. The starting lineups, Matt Burke is a senior, leads the team in scoring at 13.7 a game. B.J. Frick, the coach's son, 10.3 a contest. Alex McClear, as he is the third leading scorer at 9.3. Nick Wilkin, 4.3 a game. He's the sixth leading scorer. And Cam Steffen, he comes in with 2 points a game, the starters for the Sabres. The Hawks, Ryan Trainer, Tyler Kelly, who had 22 points to lead the way on Tuesday night in the win over Beckman. Kyle Wright, Derek Krugman, John Nagel, the regular starting five. All the way in, Nagel shuffles the feet and travels, and they'll go the other way as the game starts off with a turnover.
Yeah, that's a pretty well set play as they get that tip it to Kelly, who immediately looks down underneath to John Nagel. And as he's trying to body up a little bit, just lost his balance a little bit because the defender kind of moved away from him, got to travel.
Underway at 7:40 here tonight on this Friday night. West Delaware boys basketball. Keep you updated on the girls who are down in DeWitt tonight. And other area scores as we hear them as well. This Friday night, a full slate. All our area coverage teams are in action. 7.5 to go here in the first quarter. Up top is Burke. Now he rotates it right side to Frick. BJ drives off the window and good. BJ Frick, 2 points. As BJ Frick is one of the juniors, 7 juniors, the highest class, most popular class on the roster. There's Krugman, aggressive drive off the window and good for Derek Krugman. And the lefty sophomore gets himself to the line. It's tied at 2, and he tries to untie it with a 3-point play.
Yeah, and Alex McAleer is going to get called for a foul. Just a freshman in that starting lineup gets his first foul going against the big sophomore, Derek Krogman.
Krogman, aggressive move. He had a tough night the other night. Only 8 points for him. That's a tough night for some players, as that very talented sophomore and Coach Matt Utoff and company's lineup, and trainer too aggressive with the guard, Cam Steffen, bringing the ball inside the half-court line there as a foul call to Ryan Trainer. The Hawks first and Trainer's first. 3-2. Hawks have the 1-point lead, just under 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Right side, here is Burke. Now sends it back up. They play ring around the Rosie. Up top with it is Steffen. Central DeWitt being very patient with the ball here.
One thing with being that patient with the ball, too, it keeps the hands out of the Hawks. Typically would keep a lower scoring game, and that's probably what Central DeWitt's motivation is here tonight. Partially blocked.
Right ring three. Blocked off the hands of McAleer that time. All the way in, off the window. Good. John Nagel got the pass right side near the block. Aggressive dribble, and he gets himself his first field goal. He had 16 points and 8 boards in his first full game back Tuesday night over in Dyersville. 5-2, 3-point lead, 6 minutes and counting to go in the first. There is a left corner three, no good. It clings around off the right hand of Matt Burke. And the Hawks have it coming back. Krogman aggressive all the way in. The tip by Nagel, couldn't get it to go. Hit under the net, a fight for the ball. Now it goes out of bounds. The whistles there, and the officials are conferring. Baseline official going to get help, and it will stay West Delaware basketball. As Brian Nillis and Rick DeSanti had a conversation down below. They give it to the Hawks. Tim Ebling is the third official, all three from the Dubuque area. 2 of the 3, Ebling and DeSanti, are sub-state and district final officials, gone deep into the playoffs in girls and boys. This one is knocked away from Krogman, and the Sabres have it. 5-2 Hawks, 5.5 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, good defensive pressure there by DeWitt. Wasn't going to give up anything easy there in the paint area. Good defense there.
Burke has it, now right side, a right corner three, attempted no good off the front of the rim. Climbing for the rebound is Steffen, and he comes down on the head of Ryan Trainer, up ahead. Oh, no. Oh, a travel call. Nagel travels as he was putting the ball through the hoop. And now,
talking to each other again. I'm not sure.
He just called a technical foul on Ryan Trainer. Trainer got hit. He was down on the floor. And now Matt Burke will come and shoot the free throws. Trainer said something to the official, Mr. Nillis. And it was well after the play. Coach Utoff and Mr. Nillis having a calm talk near the scores table. And Burke makes the first one. He'll have one more. So Ryan Trainer already with 2 fouls, and he got an elbow to the head. And Ryan was probably right that there should have been something called there, but you can't do it like that. You can't show the official up and whatever he said, you just can't do it because this is what happens.
Yeah, and the technical foul counts as a personal, so he's got 2 already.
Yep.
So he's going to have to probably sit a majority of this first half on the bench because you just don't want to possibly get that 3rd foul on your point guard here this early in the first half.
Left corner three, no good off the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound is Krogman. Krogman and Nagel, 2 of the biggest kids out on the floor for the Hawks. Here's a left corner three, no good. Bounces off the back of the rim by Tyler Kelly. Up ahead, Burke runs the floor off the window and good. And the Sabres have tied the game up at 5. 4:50 to go. First quarter. There's a reach-in foul, too aggressive on B.J. Frick, as he'll pick up his first. So you got 2 handsy with Kyle Wright, the junior left-handed guard. One of the 4 juniors on the squad. Kyle Wright, a senior, I should say, one of the 5 seniors on the roster for Coach Utoff and company. And Roger Wright, Kyle's father, assistant coach, along with B.J. Hermson. 5-5, we're tied. 4.5 to go. Spin around move, up and good. Got the roll in. Derek Krogman off to a good start. He's got 5 points already in this ball game. Only 8 we talked about the other night in the win over Beckman.
Good job of taking advantage of that height. And if you get Derek the ball down that low, there's a 3-pointer there, nothing but net by Alex McAleer.
So the first three-pointer of the game, McAleer, third leading scorer, 9.3 a night. He's 27% from three-point land, 3 of 11 coming in. 8-7, DeWitt has their first lead of the game with 4:05 and counting here in the first quarter. And there is a left-handed hook shot from the left side off the window and trickles on in for Krogman again. 7 points for Derek Krogman.
That's just a mismatch underneath there right now, and great job by the Hawks to identify that until they stop being able to feed Krogman the basketball, keep going in there. Great hustle there by Tyler Kelly, knocks the ball loose. As this going out of bounds, he tips it off. One of the Sabre players will be Hawk basketball. Turnover on DeWitt.
9-8. Hawks have the 1-point lead. And Kyle Wright will bring it up. Hip high dribble over the timeline. Right block, Krogman sends it out to Kelly. Hesitation dribble. Tyler Kelly pulls up from 15, puts it up, partially tipped away, and recovered by the Sabres. 9-8, Hawks by 1, 3:20 to go, quarter one. Here is a shot put up, no good. Off the front of the rim, Krogman with the rebound, and then a reach-in foul by B.J. Frick. His second foul as Troy Monahan, the senior post player, is at the table. The 6'2 senior ready to check in with 3:20 to go. And the Sabres answer with one of their big boys, and that is number 40, Ryan Kettleson, a senior.
Frick stays in for Central DeWitt with those two fouls, though. Kettleson comes in to play in the middle, hopefully to deny the Hawks from getting into that paint area so easily.
Big boy is Kettleson. It's like an offensive lineman maybe for the football team. Monahan hands off to Kelly. Kelly up top. Now Krogman. Hand off to McCarty. Marshall McCarty in for the first time tonight. Full jumper. Troy Monahan, the jumper from 12 feet out in the middle of the lane. And the Hawks lead by 3, 11-8, 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
And identifying the fact Kettleson was just kind of plugging up the middle and left Monahan wide open. Got to take that shot, get him out of that defense.
Taking what the defense is giving you. Here's a nice dribble from the left wing in the middle of the lane. A jumper from 10 feet out. And getting that one was Matt Burke, his second field goal of the night. He's got 5 points. Back to a 1-point Hawk lead, 11-10. And nice up and under, duck under move there by Krogman. Off the window on the left side, Derek Krogman. That's his fourth field goal already. 9 points on the night for Derek Krogman. So matched his total from Tuesday night, plus one already. Hawks lead 13-10, under 2 minutes to play first frame. Up top with it is Steffen. Now left side drive. Krogman stands his ground. It's off the window, no good by Burke. Here's a right wing three, no good. Left short right side by Frick. Chased down the rebound, going to go out of bounds off of the Sabres. It'll stay West Delaware basketball. As new face in there, Drew Wubina is in the lineup for the Hawks. So Wubina joins Wright, Krogman, Nagel, Monahan, Krogman, McCarty, I should say, along with Wubina and Wright. There is a drive all the way in off the front of the rim after it hit the window. Monahan clears the board. He'll get it ahead to Wright, left side. $1.25 and counting. Right with the jumper. The 17-footer inside the left wing. Kyle Wright gets his first 2 points of the night, as Kyle had 2 points against Beckman on Tuesday night. Here's a deep right wing three. Got it to go that time from the Greeley area, and Matt Burke has his third field goal of the night. He's got 8 points, back to a 2-point lead, 15-13. Jumper no good off the right side by Wubina. So the largest lead has been 5 for the Hawks. Here in this first quarter, 50 seconds to go in the first frame. Hawks lead by 2, 15-13. Up top with it is Nick Wilkin, driving, dishing out. Left side drive. Wilkin gets it back to travel. Yep, good call by the baseline official, Mr. Ebling. And the Hawks will get it going back right to left here. Seconds to go in this first quarter. The 2-point lead for the Hawks. Number 5 team in the Class 3A rankings. A smaller school Enrollment-wise, 345 in Class 3A. DeWitt, bigger with a enrollment of 381. There's a long jumper from the top of the key. The 18-footer there, just inside the top of the key by Derek Krugman, and he adds another field goal. 5 field goals on the night, 11 points for Derek Krugman already, and the first quarter just coming to a close. Hawks lead by 4. Here's a 3 up top, no good. Spins around off the left side, rebounded by Krugman off the hands of Wilkin, and a three-quarter score desperation shot there, no good at the buzzer, and the Hawks lead by 4 at the halftime break. At the first quarter break, I should say. West Delaware 17, Central DeWitt 13. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
One quarter is in the books here from Cedar Gymnasium. The Hawks leading by 4, 17-13 underway. Here in the second quarter, DeWitt has the ball going left to right. Jared Hawk is in there. New face for DeWitt's lineup. Left corner, B.J. Frick drives. Now dishes out top for a 3. Burke got it to go. Matt Burke, his second 3 of the game. He's got 11 points, matches Krugman's 11. For West Delaware, and it's back to a 1-point game, 17-16. Little jumper in the lane, can't get it to go. Tyler Kelly lost it short off the right side, rebounded by Frick and the Sabres. As this one stolen away, Ryan Trainer back in the game, races ahead. All the way in, it rolls around off the left side. Wright got a paw on it. Now, Nagel gets a hand on it. He puts it up, but a foul on the floor before he got the shot back up is called on the Sabres. And it will be on B.J. Frick. I got him for 3, too. Boy, I thought those were 2 obvious ones, too.
Well, I think it is. I think the scoreboard's wrong because it's 4 team fouls, but nobody else on the team. Alex Mackler has 1, so it's got to be his 3rd.
And this one is going to be Krugman fighting for the ball with 2 Sabres. And it'll be off of Central DeWitt. Baseline inbounds, Trainer, along with Kelly, Nagel, Krugman, and Wright, the starting 5 for the Hawks. Ryan Trainer's in there with 2 fouls. There's a pass left side. Kelly wide open 3, no good. Off the right side, backside rebound by Burke. Matt Burke, leading scorer with 13 points a game coming in, as he has 11 so far tonight. Krugman averages 15 a game. He's got 11. Away for the respective teams. 17-16, Hawks by 1, 6:40 and counting here in the second quarter. Up top with it is Wilkin. Wilkin drives in the middle of the lane. Kettleson against Wright. A mismatch there. He came back, put it off the window, and good. Ryan Kettleson, who hadn't had any varsity numbers so far in this season. I should say he averages 4 points a game, 4.7 a game, as a 4th leading scorer on the team. There he is.
And Coach Utah probably not going to be real. I wouldn't be surprised maybe a timeout at some point here with the defensive effort. Drive there by Krugman down the left side of the baseline. He's going to go to the line, shoot 2 fouls on Kettleson.
So Ryan Kettleson will pick up his first foul. Team foul number 5 for the Sabres. Only 2 on the Hawks so far. 6:08 to go here in the second quarter. 18-17. And this one spins around, pops out the right side. No good on the first one for Krugman. His second time to line. He made his first free throw earlier in the game. So Second one is up and good. Nothing but net on that second one. And we're knotted up at 18. Largest lead of the game by the Hawks was 5 late in the first quarter. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Up top with his Wilkin. Gives it up now to Steffen. Now Burke is in trouble in the air. Passed it right side to Hawk. And now we got a reach-in foul called. No, too much contact below, maybe on Nagel.
Yeah, him and Kettle, I was watching it. It was a battle there. Nagel's a big boy, but Kettle's bigger yet, and they were having a pretty good little shoving match in there, just trying to get position.
Driving in, all the way in. That's going to be an offensive foul. Great job by Kyle Wright, standing his ground and taking it as Nick Wilkin picks up his first foul. Great job by Wright, right to the left of that left block, and he stood his ground and took the offensive foul. Marshall McCarty will come back in as he joins Krugman, Kelly, Nagel, and Wright as Trainer grabs a breather. Tied at 18, 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. Kelly, right side, right for a quick three. No good, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Sabres. Up ahead, right side. Hawk gives it up to Steffen. Now Steffen. Left side to Burke. Back in the left corner, Nick Wilkin throws it inside. Kettleson gets on the ground for it. He puts it up in the air, and Kyle Wright grabs. That's got to be a reach and foul. It is. It's either going to be on Hawk or Steffen that time. It will be on Jared Hawk. That'll be his first foul. Team number 7. And the Hawks will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way. Only 3 team fouls on the Hawks. Kyle Wright will be on the line to shoot the one in the bonus here as Kyle, 5th leading scorer, 4 points a game. He's an 83% free throw shooter, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. First one is up and good. Nothing but nylon there for Kyle. He'll earn 1 more. 3 points on the night for Wright.
And I know Coach Utah would like to see the Hawks get to the line maybe a little bit more than they're averaging so far. They're averaging getting the line about 15 times a game. I think he'd like to see that just a little bit higher.
And a rebound off the missed free throw. Krugman spins around and puts it up. Gets his first field goal in the second quarter. Got 6 field goals now on the night. Is 14 points for Derek Krugman.
Yeah, they just have nobody can match up between Derek and John underneath.
Inside, Kettleson puts up the 6-footer to the right side of the lane, and it's back to a 1-point game. Hawks lead 21-20. Inside, Nagel with the foul off the backboard and good, and he's fouled. John Nagel with his second field goal tonight. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, he got the offensive rebound on a missed shot, and did a great thing of just going right back up with it. Didn't bring the ball down, didn't try to do anything except go right back up with a strong. So nice job there by John.
The free throw by Nagel is up and good. 5 points on the night for John Nagel with the 3-point play there. And the Hawks are up by 4. 24-20, 4.5 to go here in the first half of play. From Manchester tonight, glad to have you along no matter where you are, either at Mix 94.7 or online at KMCH.com. John and Bill from Seedorf Gymnasium. There's a little hand check out top, to the top of the key, called on the Hawks. It was called on.
Marshall McCarty's going to get called for a little forearm on there, just trying to guard him off there a little bit. His first team's 4th.
As up top with it.
Nice steal there by Krugman.
Throw to the left side. Krugman steals it away, gets it ahead to McCarty. Now Krugman. They're going to call a foul. Oh no, he called a travel. 2 officials were calling the foul, it looked like.
Only reason he traveled was because he got pushed and lost his balance is why he couldn't. He was going to go up with a shot. Coach Uthoff asked him, well, why don't you call the foul then? You know, you saw the foul first. He traveled because he was fouled. Unfortunate turnover for the Hawks.
24-20, under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Up top with it is Steffen. Now Kettleson back to Steffen for a 3. Air ball up the front of the rim, rebounded by Krugman. And the Hawks have it right, brings it up. Inside, right block. into traffic. Nagel, he put it up and got it to go. Great athletic move by John Nagel in the lane. Went back out, got the contact off the window and good. Nagel, his third field goal, and back to line for another three-point play.
Yeah, offensively, the Hawks really doing almost anything they want to underneath. Not really shooting the ball outside a lot. They're working that ball deep inside and doing a nice job of it. Free throw missed.
No good on the free throw there as 7 points of the night for Nagel. Biggest lead now is 6 for the Hawks, 26-20. And what do we have there? Offensive legal screen there.
Legal screen by
Steffen. On Cam Steffen will be his first, team number 10 now. So offensive controlled foul, no shooting here as that's the 10th foul. So next time we double bonus for the Hawks with 3:20 to go. Hawks lead by 6. Dunstan Werner is in the game for the first time here tonight. As Werner, 5'9" junior, one of the 4 juniors on the squad. There's a right wing three, short off the right side. Good student section here tonight. There's a good home crowd here in the black and orange on the home side. To our left, under 3 minutes to play. Inner side jump hook, got it to go for the left hook, left block. That's Ryan Kettleson again. That's his third field goal of the night. He just makes a living inside with those short distance shots. Not even inside, real close to the basket we've seen him so far. It's a rebound on the backside by Kettleson. Off a missed three from the right wing by Marshall McCarty. Hawks lead by 4, 26-22, 2.5 to go, second quarter. Top a new face in there is Jordan Hageman. Hageman comes in averaging 3.3 a game. As he is one of the 7 juniors on the roster. This one's knocked away. Kelly up ahead. Krogman has traffic. He's going to put it up. A foul coming. And they're going to give him 2 shots as Nick Wilkin made the save there for an easy basket for Krogman. He'll go to the line, have to earn 2 free throws.
Yeah, it is. And there's a good play. Coach Utah's going to like that, the fact that the Hawks just beat him back down court. And that's one of the big guys for the Hawks, getting down that court and filling out a lane and trying to go for that easy layup. But Wilkins said, no, you're going to go to the line and have to earn them here. But Hawks getting to the free throw line, and that's the kind of numbers that Coach Utah wants to see now. They just got to make them.
Rattles around and falls out front of the rim. No good on the first one. One more to come. The new face in there, number 32, Jacob Townsley is in. Townsley, under a point a game, has only scored 2 varsity points. He is a junior. Krogman, the lefty, up and no good. Left the second one short. So 2 of 5 so far. Free throw line, a timeout coming for the Sabres. A quick one, we'll take it as well. 2:08 to go, second quarter, 26-22 Hawks. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
John and Bill back with you. DeWitt with a easy bucket there to start after the timeout. Burke drove the lane for an easy layup, and the Hawks only lead by 2, 26-24, 1.5 to go here in this second quarter. Up top, McCarty, down Werner, swings it right side, right. Monahan back up to McCarty. It's McCarty, Krogman, Monahan, Werner, and Wright. There's Nagel, Trainer, and Wubina getting a breather on the bench. With a minute 10 and counting here in the second quarter. Hawks trying to run some offense, take what the defense is giving them. Right now, it's not much for the Sabres. Drive in. Monahan passes it to Krugman. He takes the 17-footer inside the left wing. No good. Leaves it short and a rebound by Hageman. 9 in the rotation right now for each team. 40 seconds and counting here in the first half. Hawks lead by 2, 26-24. This does not look like your average 0-3 team. They're playing well here tonight. The Hawks will need to step it up defensively, but give the Sabres credit. They've been doing a nice job.
That's what we talked about in pregame. You just don't ever come in thinking DeWitt's an 0-3 team and you're going to walk over them, because they'll show you that they're not going to. They're playing well tonight.
Left corner three, no good. Off the front of the rim. Kettleson battled for it, but Krogman came away with it. This one bounced high in the air. Kettleson comes up with it. It's knocked away by Burke. 10 seconds to go. Burke wants the last second shot. Up top. Hageman driving in. Throws it to Kettleson in the lane. He put it up. Couldn't get it to go. And then a reach-in foul from behind called on Kettleson. On top of Monahan. Good call there from behind. Kettleson was all over Troy Monahan. It'll be shooting for Monahan on the other end. Kettleson will pick up his second. So Monahan with 1.7 to go will shoot two.
That's his third.
Third foul.
Yeah, they've got two guys with three now, Frick and
Kettleson.
Kettleson, and he's done a nice job since he came in. He doesn't move very far. He's a big guy. He doesn't move a lot, but he clogs up that middle. Doesn't really jump much on rebounds. He's got such great position in there that good to get him that third foul.
And that one flags off the rim and goes off the right side. He'll have one more. Monahan has 2 points so far on the night. I believe he had a jumper in the first quarter. And he'll shoot the second one. No good. Too high off the rim. Comes out front in the hands of Kettleson, and no shot attempted. That'll be the end of the first half with the score of the Hawks leading 26-24 at a halftime break. We'll get you some score checks from around the area, including that girls update from down in DeWitt when we come back in our halftime segment. 26-24, Hawks lead by 2. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbors Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbors Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
And welcome back into Seedorf Gymnasium. West Delaware Hawks leading at halftime here over Central of DeWitt, 26-24. 3-0 Hawks against the 0-3 Sabres as the Hawks started out up slightly early. Then it was back and forth. Hawks able to pull away by 4 in the end of the first quarter, leading 17-13. DeWitt actually outscored the Hawks 11-9 in that second quarter for a 26-24 2-point lead for the Hawks at halftime. Individually, offensively for the Hawks, Derek Krogman leading the way. He had 5 field goals in the first half and 3 more points in the second quarter for 14 points. 7 points for John Nagel, 5 of those in the second quarter, 3 for Kyle Wright and 2 for Troy Monahan. Only 4 in the scoring column for the Hawks, as do the Sabres have. No threes for the Hawks, and the Hawks are 3 of 10 from the free throw line. For the Sabres, 13 points for Matt Burke. He's got 2 threes, and 6 points for Ryan Kettleson. 3 2-point field goals all in the second quarter. 3 points for Alex McAleer, and 2 points for B.J. Frick. Hawks, as we talked about, will have to get better defensively here in this second half, and then offensively more aggressive, but they're getting to the line. they've got to finish at the line. They're a 72% free throw shooting team coming in, while DeWitt is only 44 from the charity stripe. Hawks got to get there and help themselves out, make some shots.
Yeah, they've done everything, except shoot free throws well. They're really not taking a lot of outside shots here so far. You take a look at their points, 21 of their 26 points are coming from their bigs, Krogman and Nagel, with 14 and 7. So, the emphasis has been, let's get that ball inside, pound, and get to that free throw line. They've done a nice job of that. So I would expect them to continue to take advantage of what DeWitt was giving them there early. But the defense is going to have to step up for a little bit, take control of the contest, create a little more offense because of the defense. But in the first half for West Delaware, they were 11 out of 19 from two-point range. That's a tremendous number. And a lot of those were in that paint area. 0 for 5 from behind the three-point line, just 4 out of 11 from the free throw line that first half. 45% shooting from the field, 36% from that free throw line. Hawks with 5 turnovers and 10 rebounds that first half, 2 offensive and 8 defensive rebounds. For Central DeWitt the first half, they were 7 out of 13 from two-point range, 3 out of 9 from behind the three-point line for their 45% shooting. Only got to the line twice and made 1. They have 7 turnovers the first half, have out-rebounded the Hawks, where they have 13, 1 offensive and 12 defensive rebounds. So Ryan Kettleson came in. I think he's probably the big difference maker that Central DeWitt did. As soon as they put him in there, he kind of clogged up that middle and really didn't let Nagel and Krogman go too awful crazy there. Derek really took advantage in that first quarter and had 11 points that first quarter, but when Kettleson come in, he kind of bottled it up a little bit. So we'll see what kind of adjustments each team make at halftime here.
As we are getting close to the second half, we'll take a quick break, come back, get you even further ready for the third quarter. Back after this from KMC Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Back underway with the halftime, with the third quarter, as Krogman inside. Nice nifty move for the left block, off the window with the left hand. And good, 16 points on the night. 28-24, 7.5 to go in the third quarter. Hawks by 4. Largest lead of the night was only 6, as this one is knocked out of bounds off of the Sabres, and the Hawks have it coming back. As some score updates from around the area. Northland all over Cedar Valley Christian tonight. 70-22. Agco beat North Bend Valley 56-46. Also, Monticello winning over North Cedar 58-55. There's a jumper inside. John Nagel. Nagel gets his 4th basket of the night. He's got 9 points. 6-point lead matches the largest of the game now. 30-24, 7 minutes to go in the third. Fayette Valley 56-46. A shot there by the Sabres, rebounded by Krogman. And up ahead, Kelly all the way in, off the window. And the offensive floodgates opening up here as the Hawks. Tyler Kelly, 22 points Tuesday night. That's his first bucket of the ball game. Gives the Hawks their largest lead of the game now at 8, 32-24.
Well, whatever he said at halftime, the Hawks have come out and done it here.
And it looked like a travel there, but a foul going to be called as Burke got away with one there. A little bumping, but he shuffled the feet. And the bump came at the end on Tyler Kelly. It'll be his first foul, team number 1 here in the second half.
Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate one. I think he was losing his balance more than Kelly fouled him there, but it just looked a little awkward and clumsy. But goes to the line, misses the first free throw.
One more coming for Burke. He had 13 points. He leads the team with 13 a game. And still stuck at his average of 13. Misses the second one there. Hawks still by 8. Kelly has it now. Little toss to Krogman up top. The starters are in for the Hawks. Kelly now up to Krogman. Krogman, right wing, gives it up to Nagel. Nagel inside. Kelly, low contact, off the window and good. Tyler Kelly, his second field goal in a matter of a minute. Coach Frick wants a timeout to talk over things with the 10-point lead, largest of the game. 6:06 to go in the third. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
John and Bill back with you. An offensive foul called on the Sabres there. And we go back the other way.
Number 4 on B.J. Frick. We're only going to have 3 on the board, but I think we got him for 4.
He sat a majority of that second quarter in foul trouble. See if they put it up there correctly this time.
Yeah, they didn't sub him out.
They still only have him up there as 2 on the board.
Yeah, they didn't put any of them up there this time.
There's Krogman up and no good off the rim. That's going to be a foul. Can't get the bounce in. A foul call comes on Burke. Obvious foul right on the arms of Krogman going back up with that ball. As the foul called on Burke, his first. Krogman is on the line. As up and rattles around, pops out right side. Update from the girls' game. West Delaware leading Central DeWitt 23-21 at halftime. Krogman will have one more. Hawks have their biggest lead here, 34-24. 10-point advantage, make it 11. Krogman scores his 17th point with a free throw there, 35-24.
Hawks playing a little, well, it almost looks like a matchup zone.
Right side, looking. Townsley. Now just throwing it up. Lost his balance in the middle of the lane was Burke. Nothing doing. Back the other way. To be offensive foul. Nagel had company there trying to get the ball on a push-off, trying to clear him out of the way. John Nagel threw that big meat hook out there and trying to clear the Sabre player away. We couldn't get away with it. As the second foul on Nagel, 35-24. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Sabres have it going right to left. Ball's on the floor. Now up top. Right side for right corner 3. Got it to go. That is B.J. Frick for a three-pointer, his first of the night. 5 points on the night for Frick. 35-27, 8-point. This ball is knocked away. And it looks like it went off the right foot of the Sabres. It did. It'll stay West Delaware basketball right down in front of us.
I'll tell you, that's pretty lucky Frick didn't call for another foul there, because that was a pretty aggressive move trying to come in and double-team Krogman, but no call. The one ball out of bounds off of him. And we still have him just for 2 fouls up on the board, too, yet, so.
He's got at least 3. We think 4. Driving in, Kelly. There's a little contact, nothing called. Plays through it, puts it up. It pinballs around the rim and falls in. Tyler Kelly all 3 of his field goals, 6 points in this third quarter after having 0 at halftime. Back to a 10-point lead. The largest so far for the Hawks tonight is 11, 37-27. Driving in. Now a pass left side. Burke for a 3. Rattles around and plops on in. A long 2, I should say, inside the left wing. As it clanged off the right side of the rim, hit the backboard, and fell back home. Burke has 6 field goals on the night. And the Hawks lead by 8, 37-29. Kelly all the way in, left hand, could not get it to go. Left it short on the left side with Burke giving him some defense. There's a pass picked off. Brick passed it ahead, but right, snared it away. Upside, inside, Krogman with pressure, one-on-one, went in and got fouled. No shot made there as Krogman goes the line to shoot 2 as they give the foul to Cam Steffen, his second.
They're getting good aggressive move by the Hawks, getting to that free throw line. Still got to get to that line. When they do, they got to make them here. They 1 for 2 here in the third quarter after going 4 out of 11 in that first half.
So be his 8th and 9th shots. He's made 3, now 4. And Ryan Kettleson comes back in for the Sabres. Marshall McCarty checks in, back in for the Hawks.
When Kettleson came in the first half, that's when things settled down for DeWitt. Hawks had a hard time getting that ball inside. Hawks with a 9-point lead, so we'll see what happens here now. Kettleson's come back in.
As this one is up and good for Krogman. Will knock them both down, and the Hawks go up by 10 again. 39-29. 3:28 to go here in the third.
Trainer putting on just a little token pressure just to let them know, you know what, I'm just going to let you know that I'm around.
Right side for a 3. Got it that time. Alex McAleer, that's his second 3 of the game.
Ooh, another offensive foul.
This time on the Hawks. John Nagel again. That'll be his 3rd, correct?
Yeah. And the last 2, both of them just kind of pushing off a little bit, trying to establish position on the big guy, 40. So John's got his 3rd foul. Krogman getting ready to report back in already.
The 60, check that, 39-32 all the way in.
Got foul number 4.
Got it. They count the basket.
Yeah, they counted the bucket too.
Nick Wilkin. So the basket and a 3-point play opportunity here for Wilkin. To the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play. 5-point lead for the Hawks. They call the foul on Ryan Trainer.
No, they called it on Nagel.
Oh, now it's Nagel. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So initially they had Trainer up there.
They did have, but it's Nagel with 4.
So Nagel was coming to the bench anyway before they could get him out. They call it on him. Now we have the clock is being reset.
Yeah, it wasn't a play. It was less than there.
There we go. 2:44 to go. Somehow 4:40 got back on the clock.
That's that home clock.
Extra 2 minutes.
Home clock. Home cooking there, buddy.
Not when you're up by 5.
I would believe that with our football clock guys, but not the basketball clock guys.
3-point play is taken by Nick Wilkin. He's got all 3 points in this stretch here. 39-35, 2.5 to go in the third. Only a 4-point lead, which once was 11 here. Monahan drives inside, puts it up no good. He's fouled hard and will go to the line to shoot 2. Monahan has 2 points and is 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far in this game. 2.5 to go here in the third. 39-35, the 4-point lead for the Hawks. Up and bounces around, no good off the right side. Monahan will have one more. Troy, the second one, up and good. Nothing but nylon on that one. 1 of 4 now for Monahan. He's got 3 points of the night. Back to a 5-point Hawk lead, 40-35, 2:25 and counting here in the third frame. Halftime from DeWitt. The Lady Hawks were leading the Sabres 23-21 at halftime. Left corner 3, again good by Alex McAleer, his third 3 of the night. The third leading scorer coming in with 9.3 a game. Only had 3 threes coming in. He's got 6 now of 14 on the season. around 30% now for McAleer, 40-38. Back to a 2-point game. 1:55 and counting here in the third. McCarty back up top to Trainer. Trainer right side to Kelly. Kelly drives in, takes a jumper from the right elbow. No good. It's batted out. Kelly gets it back and goes up with it. Ball is knocked away. Sends it back out to Monahan. He dribbles in towards the lane. No good. Off the back of the rim. Krogman fighting for the rebound. All kinds of contact here, and the foul going to be called now on Tyler Kelly, I believe, as he was fighting Burke for the ball, and Kelly will get called for his second.
Yeah, that was a pretty physical play right
Wow,
there.
they let him go
Kelly,
for a while.
Yeah, he was trying to make a move, but Kettleson just stands in and holds his ground. You're not going to budge him. And we talked about it when he came in on the substitution. The Hawks were up by 9. Right now, Hawks only up by 2 with DeWitt a chance to tie it or possibly go ahead. So Kettleson has definitely made a difference here in this game for DeWitt.
Left corner three up and no good. Off the front of the rim by Ryan Trainer. Rebounded by Trainer. 40-38. Here's Krogman. Contact, got it to go. Kettleson, little underbody contact, raising his arms like he didn't do a thing. But it's that underneath contact that pushed Krogman all the way out on the baseline. As Krogman has his second field goal of the third quarter, and a timeout coming for the Sabres. Krogman will have a free throw. It's 42-38. As 1:12 to go in the third, we're back after this on KMCH Sports.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Derek Krogman will shoot. Chance for a three-point play on the free throw line here. Hawks lead by 4, 1:12 to go in the third. Been an entertaining game here tonight. Hawks going to have to battle this one out. They lead by 5 right now. DeWitt has only had a couple leads. It came early on in this game, early in the first half. Hawks have led for a while. Their largest lead has been 11 points. They led at halftime, 26-24. 43-38, 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Berg, handoff pass out top. McAleer, right side to Berg. 45 seconds to go. DeWitt will go in their last quarter shot here, holding for one, you would think. If they can take care of the ball this long against the Hawks defense. 30 seconds to go here in the third. 5-point Hawk lead. Right side is Berg, now back up top to Steffen. Derek Krogman, heck of a night, 22 points on the night. Leading the way for the Hawks, Matt Burke for the Sabres has 15 points. Under 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. Wilkin takes the 19-footer inside the top of the key. It's batted around. Krogman on the floor, gets up with it with a dribble. Passes ahead, McCarty for a three. No good, just off the right side. At the end of the third quarter, the Hawks lead by 5. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Steve Morman Insurance in Manchester and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Steve Morman Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel at your agency of choice in Manchester today, 927-2263.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Back into Manchester, underway in the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 5. Sabres have the ball going right to left. 43-38. Up top is Burke. Hawks have Wright, Trainer, McCarty, Krogman, and Kelly in there. Original starting 5, except for John Nagel, who's out of the game in foul trouble with 4 fouls. Nagel has 9 points in this game. Krogman leads away with 22. It's a missed shot from the right side by Alex McAleer, who's made 3 3-pointers on the night for the Sabres. Hawks gather the rebound. We're on the other end. Up top, McCarty. Now pass the left side. Right for a 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Nick Wilkin. And the Sabres will bring it up. Down by 5. 7:05 to go in the game. Little baseline jumper off the left hand of Jordan Hageman. No good. And the Hawks have it. Trainer, left side, right. Want another shot at the 3. No good. Krogman, though, gets the board on the follow off the glass there, and good. Krogman has another field goal. He's got 24 points on the night.
Yeah, he's just really, really doing a nice job. I've got him for 10 rebounds here tonight.
There's a shot blocked away by Kelly, by Burke. Here's a long-distance 3 from the Ryan area. No good that time. Rebounded backside by Krogman. Off the hands of Steffen that time. And Krogman brings it up. Hand off to Trainer. 7-point lead. 45-38. 6:20 to go here in the fourth. Krogman inside will pass it across the lane. It's knocked away out of bounds off of the Sabres. It will stay Hawks basketball going left to right as a sub in here. B.J. Frick, who has 4 fouls. Bar numbers will come back in for the Sabres. And Coach Frick wanting a timeout, and he'll take it. A timeout on the floor here. 45-38 Hawks lead. 6:17 to go in the game. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back in at Seedorf Gymnasium, 6:15 and counting here in the fourth. Hawks lead by 7. Largest lead tonight, 11 points. 3-0 West Delaware, 0-3 Central of DeWitt. Girls game was a 2-point lead for the Hawks over the Sabres, 23-21 at halftime. Here's a spin around move by Krogman, put up and over back. Foul going to be called on Kelly, I believe. And it will be number 3 on Tyler Kelly. That'll be the 6th team foul. Hawks lead by 7. Just under 6 minutes to play.
And 6 team fouls, 3 of them on Kelly and 3 of them on Nagel at this half.
That's right.
Yeah.
In real time, this game is an hour old. Started exactly at 7:40 tonight. Here from Seedorf Gymnasium. All the way in, put up no good, missed. Off the left side, McCarty gathers a rebound up ahead right to Kelly. Then it's knocked away by Steffen. And Frick has it now. BJ will race across the timeline with Nagel on his backside. Up top, Steffen passes it out. 7-point advantage for the Hawks. Inside. Now Burke has it. Right wing. No good. Rebound fought for by Wright and pushed in the back. And we'll see what the official book here, because that's on Frick, and I think. No, it was on Steffen, I should say. It was on 0. I looked at the wrong player. That's 3 on Cam Steffen. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. 45-38. McCarty for a wide open 3. Got it to go. Rung around the rim and dropped on in. McCarty's first bucket of the night. The three-pointer for Marshall, the fourth leading scorer, 7 points a game. His 8th three-pointer of the year, 8 of 17. Almost 45% from the three-point land. All the way in. Put up. That's no good off the right side. As Steffen will draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2.
I think that's going to be called on Kelly. Yeah, it's Tyler Kelly, and that's his 4th all here in the second half.
And John Nagel is at the bench ready to come back in with 4 fouls. A 10-point lead here for the Hawks, 48-38. No good off the back of the iron there by Steffen. He'll have one more. Other area games tonight in the conference. Independence is at Benton Community. Beckman's at Makokata. And Anamosa traveled to Mount Vernon. Western Dubuque down in Solon. This one hugs the rim and drops on in. 1 of 2 for Steffen now. And it's back to a 9-point lead. 48-39. 4.5 to go here in the contest. Inside to Wright. Wright bodied by Frick. He throws it between the wickets of Nagel. Krogman comes up with a timeline. Almost shuffled his feet a couple times. And now a fight for the ball. How Burke didn't get his hands on that or was called out of bounds, I don't know. Right for right corner 3. Right in the right place for a three-pointer, his first of the game. And the Hawks, 51-39 now, their largest lead of the game.
Yeah, that was just a case where DeWitt almost out-hustled the Hawks, but the Hawks just got a fortunate break.
And there's a missed 3. Top of the key, rebounded by McCarty. So 12 points, the largest lead now.
Whoa!
And another 3.
McCarty,
Marshall,
three-pointer.
His second of the game from the Delhi area. That time a 30-second timeout for the Sabres. 3:48 to go in the game. 54-39. 15, the largest lead. Now we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Bringing the boys basketball back to you on a Friday night. West Delaware commanding lead now of 15 with 3.5 to go in this game over the Central DeWitt Sabres. Up top is Burke. He had a heck of a first half with 13 points. Hawks have held him to only 2, both in the third quarter in this game. Here is a jumper from 16 feet, no good. Off the back of the rim, rebound in the middle by Steffen, and a foul going to be called on the Hawks here.
McCarty will get it, I believe.
Yes, Marshall McCarty, his second. $54-39, 3:17 to go here in the game. As Steffen on the line, he's 1 of 2 tonight. Misses this one, but gets his own rebound. It was pinballed around. Steffen ended up with it. Deep left side is Wilkin. In the corner now, Steffen drives. Passes across the baseline. Frick, double team comes to him. He goes all the way in, lays it off the window and good. B.J. Frick has his second, check that third field goal of the night. Back to a 13-point game. 54-41. Inside right. We'll kick it back out. Trainer drives in. And a foul there, a holding foul call as Trainer drove the lane. It'll be one in the bonus here for Trainers. They called a foul on Cam Steffen, his fourth. Team number 7-8 on the Hawks side as Kyle Wright comes out for a moment. Nagel, McCarty, Trainer, Krogman, and Kelly are the 5. Up and no good. That's going to be, well, I didn't think it touched the rim, but just raised the rim as Krogman chased it down on the baseline and got it back. Hawks have it after the missed free throw there by Ryan Trainer. And all the way in off the steal and miss there by Wilkin. The fight for the ball continues. Burke out top. Frick for a long three. No good. Wanted a foul there. Frick is not happy. Either is his dad, Coach Jeff Frick. And there, foul there as he just mugged Derek Krogman right in the middle of the lane.
Well, according to me, or us,
5.
That should be his 5th. They only got him for 4. You and I both got him for 5.
They got 3 on the board, but the PA man tonight filling in Jeff Harris announced him for 4. Yeah, we both had him for an obvious 5. But not what the official score has, as Krugman up and good. He'll have one more. Very active tonight, Derek Krugman, 25 points. Coming in, averaging 15 a game, the leading scorer, along with Tyler Kelly coming in, and no good off the front of the rim at that time. Tyler Kelly, 6 points all in the third quarter tonight. 55-41, under 2 minutes to play. Frick drives in, dishes it out. Now Burke drives, puts it up off the glass and good. Matt Burke, only his second field goal of the second half. He's got 17 points after 13 at the halftime break.
Update from the girls, up 37-32 at the end of the third quarter.
37-32, 5-point lead for the Hawks. Here's a steal away and a dunk, but it's missed, and it goes out of bounds by Alex McAleer.
The student section's letting him hear about that, too, because he goes up there to try to get a dunk and really get everything going. And
Coach Utah wants a timeout. 30-second timeout for West Delaware. 55-43 will keep it right here. So Hawks with the 12-point lead. So West Delaware leading Central DeWitt down in DeWitt for the girls game 37-32. As Bill, the bowling season opened up for the West Delaware girls and boys, both victorious, hosting Independence out at Lightning Lanes this afternoon.
Yeah, the boys defeated Independence by a score 29-48 to 21-31. The Hawks were led by Trey Bogey with a nice 4.36. Tanner Kelly a 4.18. Jim Shover a 4.14. Tristan Kelly a 3.95. Jeff Pockett said 3.75. So 5 really great scores by the Hawks. Girls won 21-13 to 18-02.
Hawks just trying to milk this one out to get their 4th win of the year. 55-43, $1.20 and counting here in the ball game. Nagel being harassed by Burke. He'll dribble it out and hand off to Tyler Kelly. Hawks won both meetings last year. In the past 5 seasons, 9 contests. DeWitt had the lead 5-4 series, and they'll play one more time this season in conference play. That'll come on Friday night, January 20th, down in DeWitt. The Hawks are going to come out of here 4-0 and send DeWitt, not a bad team at all, to an 0-4 start. They've lost to Marion, South Tama, and Solon. And now tonight, West Delaware with 1:07 to go. Ryan Trainer adds the lead, 13. Largest lead of the night has been 15. Trainer gets his first points of the night, as the second one is good. 2 free throws there, 2 of 3 of the night from Ryan Trainer. And out the Sabres. Burke for a 3, got it to go. His third 3 of the night. coming a little late right now. 11-point lead, 57-46, 45 seconds and counting. And a timeout, a foul called, I should say, there by Jared Hawk, his second. As Ryan Trainer fouled again, he'll go line to shoot two. Bonus of 10 for DeWitt now.
Yeah, this is that part of the game where it's just going to be foul and down the other end to shoot quick. And DeWitt did what they needed to do last time. Burke popped up a three-pointer, and they got it to go. And on the inbounds, Hawk got the foul on Trainer, who had badly missed his first one, but then stepped up there and knocked down his last two. So see what he can do on these two.
Free throw up and good for Ryan Trainer. He'll have one more.
Statistically, that's who you like to foul. Just coming in tonight, he's only a 33% free throw shooter. So they're following the right guy statistically.
It's one more, and Trainer no good on the second one. So 3 of 5 from the line for Trainer tonight. 12-point lead, 35 seconds and counting. There's a deep three this time for Burke from the Dundee area, no good. And the Hawks will rebound it in form of Krogman. Krogman will race ahead over the timeline. 25 seconds and counting. Looks like DeWitt will not foul anymore, hopefully, as there's a reach from behind, just a tap away the ball as Wright was driving. Nagel came up with it. Now Nagel has it up top. 10 seconds to go. A 12-point lead, and the Hawks are going to not shoot this ball. As there it is, the Hawks with a 12-point win, 58-46 here tonight, as they outscore the Sabres 15-8 in the final quarter to take the 12-point win, 58-46. We will gather our numbers, start our post-game next. This is West Delaware Boys Basketball from KMCH Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FloorBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium, the West Delaware Hawks pick up their 4th win of the season as they improve on to 4-0 overall, the number 5 team in Class 3A. 2-0 at home, 4-0 now overall. The WAMAC 2-0 on the east side of the WAMAC, good for first place, as tied with Mount Vernon coming into tonight. Depends on what happens with Mount Vernon and Anamosa tonight in Mount Vernon, as the Hawks with the 58-46 12-point win over the Sabres of Central DeWitt, as the Sabres drop to 0-4, 0-2 in east side play of the WAMAC Conference. It started out a very tight game in this contest. The Hawks led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 17-13. DeWitt actually outscored West Delaware 11-9 in the second frame for the Hawks. The 12-point lead, 27-24 at halftime. Then West Delaware outscored DeWitt 17-14 in the third quarter. 43-38 was the score heading into the fourth. The Hawks 15-8 in the fourth quarter with a 12-point win. Their largest margin lead of the night was 15 in this ball game, as DeWitt had 6 3-pointers in this contest. West Delaware finishing with 3 all in the second half, 1 by Kyle Wright and 2 by Marshall McCarty. 7 players scoring for the Hawks, 6 for the Sabres. Leading the way for Derek Krugman, 25 points for the Hawks tonight. Krugman has 9 points with John Nagel. He was saddled with foul trouble, didn't play much in the fourth quarter, as didn't score any in the fourth. 6 points apiece for Tyler Kelly, Kyle Wright, and Marshall McCarty. For Troy Monahan and Ryan Trainer. For the Sabres, 20 points for Matt Burke, their leading scorer coming in. 7 points for B.J. Frick, 9 points for Alex McAleer, 6 points for Ryan Kettleson, 3 for Nick Wilkin, and 1 for Cam Steffen. Good balance for the Hawks, and they really clamped down that defense, as Burke, he scored 7 of his 20 in that second half, only 2 in the third quarter, 5 points in the fourth quarter after 13 in the first 2 quarters. So a great defensive effort and a balanced offensive effort gets the Hawks their 4th win of the year, a 12-point victory here tonight.
Yeah, much better defense that second half. In the first half, Hawks got in trouble. Ryan Kettleson came in for Central DeWitt and kind of was the even-up factor. But second half, when he came in, the Hawks did not let him bother him. Kettleson, I had him with, he didn't even take any shot attempts here.
Wow.
That second half. He did a great job in that second quarter of bringing Central DeWitt back, from that deficit. So Hawks did a nice job defensively, figuring him out and not letting him bother the offense. For the Hawks tonight, 18 out of 31 from 2-point range, 3 out of 11 from 3-point range, 50% from the field tonight. Just 13 out of 25, 52%. So subpar shooting tonight from the free throw line, but that's a good number. I think Coach Utah would love to see 25 free throws every night. Just like to see a little higher percentage of those made. Rebounds tonight, Hawks with 25 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds, 20 defensive rebounds. Of those 25 rebounds, Derek Krogman was 16 of them, so a real big double-double with 25 points and 16 rebounds. Only 8 turnovers the entire game for the Hawks. For Central DeWitt tonight, 11 out of 25 from 2-point range, 7 out of 20 from 3-point range, just 3 out of 8 from that free throw line. Shooting under 40% just isn't going to get it done at any level, and they just couldn't knock down free throws there tonight. Got close there for a little bit, but then the Hawks, continued to clamp down on that defense and kept just enough offense going. And some great performance there by Krogman, getting some offensive rebounds, putting them back up and in. getting to the line and making some free throws there in that third quarter.
Hawks get the win, 58-46. We'll take a break, come back with the head coach of the West Delaware Hawk boys basketball team, Matt Uthoff. He joins us next for the postgame right after this from KMC Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium. John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you on our postgame show. Now joined by the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Matt Uthoff. His team gets their 4th win of the season, 4-0 now, 2-0 the east side of the WAMAC Conference as they take down the Sabres Central of DeWitt. 58-46 the final score tonight. Talk about your thoughts early on in this game. It wasn't the kind of start you got off to a few-point lead, but DeWitt able to keep you close and back and forth contest. It took the lead a couple times early in the game, and it wasn't the defense of us reading your mind. Wasn't a defense you would want to see from your team. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And we knew, I mean, Jeff does a great job. His teams are always ready to play. They always compete extremely hard, and that's exactly what DeWitt did tonight. And they did some things that challenged us defensively, and we had some stuff we got to clean up, and we got a lot of it cleaned up at halftime, I think. And you know, we were giving up straight line drives to the rim all night long, and you know, our rotations are a little bit slow, and they made us pay every single time. But give them credit. You know, they knew coming in that they were going to space the floor and attack us off the bounce, and they exited their game plan perfectly.
And seeing the floor better offensively, taking what the defense was giving you, and you're able to do that right away in the second half. What changed there offensively for your team?
Well, I think the big thing was we got a lot of great looks early. You know, we went inside early. We went away from that in the second quarter. I thought they did a good job of really sagging off guys and just daring people to shoot and really collapsing in on our bigs. And we didn't really adjust to that very well. You know, and honestly, I think our offense picked up there in the third quarter because we were a lot more aggressive defensively, and that kind of just carried over to the offensive game plan.
Well, and with going into the inside, you know, I was looking at the stat sheet, and I see you're going to the free throw line about 15 times a game. And my comment was, I'll bet you would like to see that number a little bit higher. Well, you did tonight. You got to the free throw line 25 times tonight, but only made 13 of them. So, you know, you accomplished one goal, but now, you know, they're a better free throw shooting team than what they saw tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were shooting 72% coming into the game tonight from the line. And, you know, it was a little unorthodox to miss those. We got to take advantage of some of those things. And, you know, yeah, you're right, Bill. I you know, with our size and athleticism, there's no reason we're not attacking the rim and getting the line a bunch, as well as that, you know, by us doing that and playing that way, it really opens things up for our shooters. And, you know, it was nice that, you know, we attacked the rim there in the third and early in the fourth, and we finally hit some shots there late in the fourth quarter.
Another physical battle in the WAMAC East, like you know it will be, night in and night out. Down the stretch, you got to keep your composure. You've got to battle, and they found out that was lessons on both sides here tonight. Motions got a little bit in check of it's a heated battle, as you know.
And that was the first thing we talked about, and we know that. You know, we definitely lost our composure a few times tonight, and you know, and that just can't happen. And we talked about it. It was addressed. Pretty confident it probably won't happen again. And it's we just got to play. You know, these kids are good basketball players, and it could be a really fun year. And they just talked about just stepping back and just enjoying the run. You know, just play basketball. It's a game they've been playing since they've been little kids, and there's no reason to get to play tight. Just play relaxed and enjoy the process. It's going to be a fun run for us.
So 4-0 the start. You'll head back into East play next week with Maquoketa at home here. So get to stay at home for another game, and then at Mount Vernon next week before Olwine next Saturday, a non-conference affair.
Yeah, and another good week. You know, Maquoketa has, you know, Abe Kinraid, who's extremely talented, a D1 commit going to Air Force, and a bunch of good young players around them, and they'll compete hard. And then obviously Mount Vernon, you know, Mount Vernon will be, we know what we're going to get down to Mount Vernon. It's a tough place, and I don't know anything about O-line yet, to be honest with you. I haven't looked that far ahead. We're just kind of taking this thing one game at a time, but we got to get back to work on Monday.
All right, congrats on the 4-0 start, and best of luck next week. We'll see you next week. Thanks for your time, as always.
Thanks, guys.
You betcha. Matt Utah, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, with the win here tonight. His team improves to 4-0, 58-46. So Coach Utah and company, and this is going to be, as he said, be a fun ride, entertaining team to watch here. They get their fourth win tonight, 2-0 now at home, and these West Delaware fans who've been hungry for some. The girls had some good years, but for some consistent quality boys basketball, the fans are going to keep coming back out here. This is going to be a fun team to watch, as we talked about.
Yeah, if you haven't made it in person to watch these kids, fans, you need to come out and take a look at these kids, because this is a very, very good team, reminiscent of the team back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Very athletic team and very enjoyable team to watch. And, it's something else, kind of, you're talking about how they struggled a little bit. They, didn't maybe play their greatest game tonight. Yet they still come away with a 12-point victory, So it's just one of those things that, this team's a grinder. They just kind of seem to do whatever it takes with whoever it takes to do it, because, you take John Nagel out of the game. You take Tyler Kelly out of the game, who had 22 the other night. Derek Krogman steps up and has 25 tonight, so, pick your poison. I can stop one of them, but there's not a lot of teams that are going to figure out a way to be able to stop all three of them, and they did a nice job of not taking away a lot of the outside shooting the Hawks had tonight, but their focus was get inside. We know what Marshall McCarty has been doing all year long. So, a different game here tonight than what we've seen the first three games, but just shows you the versatility of this Hawk team.
Yes, indeed. Good to see Derek Krogman, 25 points, the sophomore, after having 8 points on Tuesday night against Beckman. Nagel with 9 points tonight. Talked about Kelly with 6, Wright with 6, and Marshall McCarty with 6 as well. 3 points for Ryan Trainer. And for Troy Monahan, a good defensive, good offensive balance attack here tonight for the Hawks to get their fourth win. We will take one more quick break, come back, and wrap it all up here from Manchester. West Delaware gets a victory, 58-46. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
This is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
And back in Gymnasium, one final time tonight. The Hawks get the victory, 58-46. West Delaware boys move to 4-0. A final from DeWitt now, 53-44. Girls get a win, and they even their record at 3-3 now. After their win over Beckman Tuesday, they take down another East Side team, 53-44. West Delaware over Central of DeWitt, down in DeWitt tonight. So congratulations to Coach Conrad and company. We'll hear from Coach Conrad on the Coaches Show tomorrow morning. Other scores from the area tonight. It was Bellevue Marquette beating Maquoketa Valley in girls basketball in Delhi 67-50. The North Lynn girls clobbered Cedar Valley Christian 70-22. Edco gets a 10-point victory over North Fayette Valley 56-46. And Monticello, the Panthers, the number 9 team in Class 3A, 5-0 as they defeated North Cedar down in Clarence tonight 58-55. West Delaware, the winner over DeWitt, 53-44 in girls play. The boys get the win, 58-46. After the first 2 games here at Sudorf tonight, went to the Sabres of Central as DeWitt winning the freshman and sophomore games. 30 points in that freshman contest. Sophomores, 56-39, the win over the West Delaware sophomores. We will hear from all our area coaches tomorrow morning on the Coaches Corner, starting with Jeff Voss and Jamie Vasky, the head wrestling coach of the West Delaware Hawks. They get ready to compete in the Southwind Tournament in Calmer for the first time ever tomorrow morning. Our updates start after 10 o'clock. Roger Reed will be providing updates, and he'll be joined by Sam Phillips tomorrow afternoon for semifinal and final round coverage late tomorrow afternoon. We will not have area basketball tomorrow because of Monticello and Anamosa deciding to wait to play those because of the impending snowstorm coming, as they will make those up on Thursday night, January 19th. So no area basketball. Will be wrestling all day tomorrow here, updates, and then live action on KMCH and KMCH.com. Congrats to the Bowlers. West Delaware defeating Independence here tonight. Once again, the boys 29-48 over Independence 21-31, and the West Delaware girls with the win 21-13 to 18-02 for Independence. And we will talk to you tomorrow morning on the Coaches Corner at 9 a.m. Have a regular edition of the Coaches Corner, our second edition of the winter sports season. And we'll have our schedule online of where we'll be for sure next week. Our next coverage of West Delaware boys basketball will be next Friday down in Mount Vernon as the Hawks take on another one of the WAMAC East Division top teams in the Mustangs of Mount Vernon. That does it tonight here from Cedar Gymnasium. The Hawks get the 12-point win, 58-46. They improve their record to 4-0 overall. This has been West Delaware boys basketball. Have yourself a good and safe rest of your Friday night. Great weekend, everybody. So long from Manchester, Iowa.